Good morning! Hey, it's me, 5XP. Greetings, programs. If you are unfamiliar, 5XP, I'm a variety streamer playing board games. And right now we've got Kingdom Death Monster on the table. We are on Lantern Year 10. Technically, Lantern Year 25, because we had 15 years of regular, awesome People of the Sun, and then we got Clinging Mists and Reset, although that was your choice. You guys on Discord are to blame for the sheer length of this campaign. Like, I want to play something else at this point. But anyway, good morning. I know it's been a while. We're back! We've got... Oh, and thanks for those that were watching the unboxing stuff yesterday, the Gen Con recap, where we unboxed. I mean, we looked at all, or most of, the Gen Con, releases for Kingdom Death Monster. We got to take a nice close look at the dice, unbox, like Hollow, Survivors of Death 3. Apparently, what else? We got to look at the Butcher, the Parasite Queen dice, questing Aya, and a lot of other things. We talked about all the Kingdom Death tables, but now we're back. We're back to chill, calm, relaxed, paper, pencil, no scribe, though I do recommend it. And People of the Sun. We've got a year, right? So this is Lantern Year 10. This is Birth of Color. Let's take a look at that real quick. Lantern Year 10, Birth of Color. And we've been saving up our love juices. We've been kind of holding off on having the babies just for the fact that we didn't want to kind of spend our Sun Eaters and our Purified Peoples on non-Warrior of the Suns and Child of the Sun stuff. So now it's unlocked. So let's do that. But as a reminder, this is not a strictly by the rules kind of KDM. We do play by the rules as much as I can remember them. That's my nickname, 5XP. You want to know how I got it? Look in that little about me for that little blurb of story about why I'm so amazing at remembering all the rules. And that's the fun part about it. You see me screwing up a rule, say something, post in chat, do a comment, because I think it's funny. Just like, oh my God, really again? Look at this guy. Professional Maya. But we do some fun things on the channel. So the Twitch kind of channel points, we got their little XPs down on the bottom of the chat. You accumulate them. What do you do with them? Well, you could spend them on cool stuff, of course. We've got rerolls for good or for ill. So if you see me roll a crit and I'm all excited, I'm doing a happy jig, you could totally come in and rug pull me and force me to reroll that. You might not be very welcome after that, but it's an option. You could also do the reverse. If I roll a 1 on, trying to kill the first hero 2 times in a row, you could give me a reroll and I can actually do it this time, maybe. Who knows? Let's see, we also have, it's a People of the Sun campaign, but we're not hunting the Sunstalker, right? So he's the big bad end game guy. So it kind of seems silly not to have shades on the table. So spend your channel points and whatever the level of the monster is, that's how many shades we can have active at any given time. So fun little way for you guys to engage. Rerolls, shades, maybe we've got something else I cannot remember. But those are fun little things. Let's see, what would a shade be today? What would a shade be? It would be 10 toughness, because we're probably going to go after a level 3 lion today. No Giga. That was in the Clinging Mists settlement. That was before we walked far enough away from the Gigalion. So regular level 3. It would be a 10 toughness. It's not bad. The only problem is it's rolling 3 damage and bleed. That's rough, but survival opportunities are always fun. So if you feel like spending some of those XPs that you've earned, why not throw a shade on the table? All right, let's see. What else before we kind of get going? As you can tell, I'm totally prepared for today. Whew. Yeah, I haven't done much as far as moving on because this is the start of the Lantern year. We are in the settlement phase. We came back with 5 endeavors, 3 for returning survivors, and 2 for Taylor Swift's untimely demise, which, yeah, we tried. We tried. We rolled, I think, 3 times. We used her lifetime. We used a, let's see. So we rolled. Yeah, we rolled. We did lifetime, and then we did a channel re-roll. And it just didn't work. It just didn't work. So Taylor Swift died. So yeah, that's why we have 5 endeavors. And we're gonna probably use them all. I'm not gonna lie. Hey, welcome back. Thanks for the views. Everybody that's not on Twitch, YouTube is still an option. Let's see. What I have in mind is we're kind of on the unfortunate side right now. Our survivors are Dolores, who has 2 boxes left on Twilight specialization, right? And we all know what happens when you master it. You go bye-bye. So I don't really want to send her out on a farming mission. I'm thinking I might just leave her till the end. Okay, so she's not going. Goth Amy Lee from Evanescence. She is retired. She's not dead. She hasn't left. She's just sitting there eating our Cheetos, drinking our Mountain Dew. We have, so she's not gone. Usher and Whitney. So Whitney Houston and Usher, they're partners. They are also purified and sun eaters and katana proficiencies. And we don't have a second katana yet. Amy Lee was super stubborn and has not given us hers. And we're lacking bones for the rainbow katana, which I think is the only other katana that we are able to craft at the moment. So they're going to sit down. They're not going until we get that second katana so we can use their partnership. Kurt Cobain stinking went crazy overboard on a phoenix on his first fight ever. He had 4 age tokens. So he went straight from fresh to retired. We'll kill him off, I'm sure. And then we have OG Rihanna, who Fist and Tooth Master, sitting on her throne. Just wait. She's got 2 XP check boxes left. She Chain Dash, Monster Claw. I mean, she's just gonna sit there until the gauntlet, right? Until the very end, all those nemesis fights, because we're gonna need our top peoples. Let's see, Axl Rose. I think he got PTSD on the last hunt, so he cannot go. He also has only 2 XP left. He's kind of just meh, but he can't go. Can't choose him. Then we've got those 3 survivors that we found on the pile of like bones and dead people. They're like emaciated. You know, they're gonna eat all our stuff. Gonna eat all our fruit roll-ups and hopefully gain some muscle mass so we can take them out. But we can't do that until next year. So we're kind of stuck right now, which is why it's so important that this is the birth of color lantern year, because it's time to make babies. Oh my goodness. So the 3 people that are our goat right now, we've got Ariana, whatever. Potato. She needs to age up this year from the Phoenix fight last section. Then we've got Janet Joplin, we've got Jimi Hendrix. Both are purified, but haven't gone anywhere. Yeah, oh yeah, because they were purified last time, so they couldn't go on the hunt. Now they're good, but we only have 3 people at the moment, so we're gonna have to get busy. Get busy making babies. Let's start with the settlement event. What is our settlement event? Upside down settlement event. We got Shapes in the Darkness. Uh-oh, old man readers. Everything starts falling apart. All right, nominate 2 survivors to take turns staring into the darkness as it breathes around them. They describe what they see to each other in whispers, letting their paranoia guide their imaginations. The pair begins to see shapes in the darkness. Who the heck would we want to do this? Do we need, are these two throwaways? I hate reading ahead and I don't like memorizing these things. Do they die? What's option number one? Do they just flat out die? Because yes. Okay, so I'm gonna nominate Kurt Cobain and Goth Amy Lee. And the reason I'm nominating Goth is because I need that bitch dead. Right? So the whole thing with the Goth Wanderer, as we've read, without spoilers, where is she? Is that every time she dies, she comes back. And every time, and on that first time she dies, she gets an understanding. And understanding is what triggers her bon voyage, her farewell. And her disposition right now is not. It's we're at zeros. And I'm worried that whatever the story might be, it's well, they wouldn't have disposition if it wasn't some key off of. But we haven't seen, I think we've read everything except her bon voyage story element. And we haven't had anything that's keyed off of disposition yet. So I'm pretty sure whatever it is going to be in the final story. And I would rather not be negative. So we need her to die basically every year, one time, while in the settlement, from some settlement event, so she gets an understanding. So we need 5 understanding, over the next, 10 years? Because the gauntlet starts on Lantern Year 20. So we have 10 years to get her 5 understanding so we can get that freaking katana from her, hopefully. So every chance we have to potentially kill her, we need to take it. So she's going to be Kurt Cobain, because he's worthless. He's just sitting there doing nothing. Where is he? And it sucks, because he's at 1 accuracy, 3 strength, 2 evasion. And again, all he's doing is eating our stuffs, drinking our beer, getting fat, going full Thor, just sitting there playing video games. So we're gonna send those 2 out into the to look at shapes in the darkness. All right, just roll a d10. See shapes in darkness. Roll a d10. Big money, no Amy's. 6. The pair hears whispers in the darkness that compel them to follow the sound to a stone face. Underneath, they find a cockroach mimicking their speech. Gain 1 hissing cockroach vermin resource. That's it? No one dies? Oh, what a pain. I'm trying to kill these people. Gonna get us some endeavors. But no. And what we really need is where is it? The sword beetle. What we really need is the sword beetle. So we can make, what is it we need the sword beetle for? It's the lion claw seed pattern that we've got. That super luck claw. That'd be BA if we can get that. I would also like to welcome anybody who is new. I was passing out those It's Me 5XP Gen Con badges. And that had my little social links on it. So if you found me that way, kick ass. Worth it. Welcome. All right, here's some cockroach. This is a vermin and consumable. Archive it to lose all survival and gain a 2d10 insanity. If you are insane, you must consume this. Neither of them are insane. Yep, so that's not an automatic. Which means we can give it to one of these freshies that are going out. All right, moving along. Story event, Birth of Color. Yep. I am lamenting campaigns of death and having to tear up another book, but if it's vastly different, I'm gonna have to, and I will cry. I will cry. All right, Birth of Color. How many have done this one before? People of the Sun. We've already done it this campaign. How often do you do it twice? Never. All right, Birth of Color story event from the Sunstalker. So the atmosphere becomes cold, and a black fog creeps from the sacred pool, filling the settlement. Light from above rapidly flickers and bounces off of the fog in a spectacular fashion. The settlement looks as if it is encased in a shimmering black jewel. The swollen eggs begin to crack, spilling a variety of translucent liquids. Small tentacles reach out towards the light above, awakening the survivors' maternal instincts. They rush to the aid of the tiny entities, helping the ones that are ready into the world. It is a bizarre and beautiful moment that leaves much of the settlement in an emotional state. It's beautiful, man. Nominate a survivor to be the vivisectionist. Vivisectionist is not like the other survivors. They gain emotionless disorder. And I do believe they can die in this role, so guess who? You didn't die before, you're going to get an opportunity again, Amy. So let's see. Well, everyone is swept up. Emotionless disorder, forgot. That's the one where you can't gain strength tokens, I believe. No strength tokens for Amy Lee. Of course, she's not going to need them because she's Cheeto farming. And that's a disorder or an ability? Disorder. Remember, this channel is not a speed run. We're not on the sim. We're not using Scribe. This is a relaxing way to pass the time. Chitty chat. Have some fun. This is why all my stuff's 4-hour segments and not 1-hour showdowns and whatnot. There are plenty of other people that do that. I'm here on your other monitor while you are at work. Giving you your daily dose. All right, so while everyone is swept up in the moment, they begin to more logically examine the eggs and the infant entities, noting that a cord attaches to the infant's stomachs closely resembles a human umbilical cord. They get a strange idea. Light bulb. Gain the umbilical bank innovation. Does that do anything instantly when a new survivor's born? Okay, no. All right, and proceed to discrete procedures. Discrete procedure, roll a d10. Oh, are you dead? Damn it. Damn it. Tried so hard. All right, 4. The infant's anatomy makes absolutely no sense. Cutting deeper into the creature and pushing the vibrant stem culture to the side, they find a small glowing orb encased in mucus. They gain the Sunstalker resource and suffer the blind, severe injury. Of course, she doesn't care, because when she dies and comes back, oh, she still has her lifetime reroll. BA. When she comes back, she erases like all her injuries. It's great. If she weren't retired. Moving on. So sunspot and blind. Sunspot 1. Check. Let's see. So, okay, yeah, that's it. That's it for Birth of Color. And we have age. We need to do age for Amy. Not for Amy, for Ariana. Hopefully we'll have another opportunity to kill Amy here shortly. I'm trying so hard. Let's see. This is age number 1 for her. Weapon proficiency. God bless it. Really? This early in the morning? Well, that's gain 1 random fighting art. I'm not even going to say that. Let's get rid of that. What does she got? Adrenaline. Oh, hey, that's the Amy Lee goth stuff. So this is the Adrenaline fighting art from Goth Wanderer. Non-arc survival campaign only. At the start of your act, you may gain a movement that must be used to move. Okay. Gain an act that must be used to activate a weapon. Limit once per showdown per option. Oh, wow, per option. So I haven't seen this yet. So this is BA. Ariana has no fighting arts at the moment. I'm going to have to actually write this one down. because I've never seen it before. So she gets either a little horsey movie thing or a lightning bolt that must be used immediately. And that's the start of your act. That is amazing. Wow, what to do with that? Holy cow. Ooh, man. I'm kind of tempted to make her the person who's going to be wielding this on her gear grid, which is the beta, the woe grimory stuff, which you kind of need an act to shift, which would be amazing at the start of her first act. Switch it to club, to clobber and flinch, because I would love to get rid of reactions on a level 3 lion. That would be most excellent. Anyway, we'll figure that out. So, yeah, wow, okay, that's huge. Limit once per showdown per option. Well, I like that one. Amy Lee, you're not as useless as I thought you were. All right, but what else? There's still so much more to do. All right, 5 endeavors. I know I want to build some certain things, right? Unfortunately, we just don't have... we just don't have the bones that we need, which is kind of why I want to go after a level 3 lion. We also need the golden whiskers for the sacred pool. And a couple things from the sacred pool that kind of like very thematic. So I want to dig into the thematic-y bits as much as possible. We got the sun ring bow, which is where I actually took it off for this hunt. This is the sun ring bow, 2 speed. If you match if you do the puzzle pieces on perfect hits, auto wound. Like you don't draw hit location, you just wound, right? But we're not really chucking a lot of die. We don't have anybody that with extended perfect hits. We don't really have a lot of that yet. So, and with the strength being 4, and I'm taking fresh people out that only have like 1 strength, I'm not really very interested in doing this one just yet. However, if we can get a golden whiskers from this sumbitch, we have the pustules. We could get the vestments, which increase the range of your perfect hits, which would be nice, right? It's also a red to the right, which the only thing I think we have red to the right is the nuclear whip, cat fang knife, and monster teeth. So I'd love to get something else that has that puzzle piece on the right. So that would be great synergy. I also want to get more cat teeth in shimmering. Oh, that's shimmering halo. For that prism mace, and of course the apostle crown. But we're not there yet. We're not hunting level 3 nucalopes or level 3 phoenixes just yet. We did make an arc bow, and that's what we're going to be rolling, I think, with the set of rawhide. I'll give somebody this one. So arc bow, which is not linked, so it doesn't get the extra 2 range, but it does have the Sylvanas quiver, which gives everything +2 accuracy and removes cumbersome. So this is still a good set. Plus, if they're insane, which maybe we'll give this one the hissing cockroach. Whoever has this one, we're going to give them the hissing cockroach so they can be insane, so they could use that reaction killer. This set we're not changing at all. I did remake the pickaxe that we had unmade by the Phoenix. Wasn't that nice of him? That was so nice of him. Thank you, Mr. Phoenix. So this one is our long claw Lenore, basically. Full leather, monster grease pick, first aid. And then I went ahead and, because this was Dolores's grid, and she had the, what was it? She had the Twilight Sword. So we put the Lantern Halberd back on and a shield. So this one will be more generic again, with the Furnace Lantern as well. Which brings me to the last one, that woe, whatever, the Scythe and Mace combo. The helmet. helmet that goes along with that one for the Woe Grimmery. Keywords are outfit, metal, and feather. We don't have the blacksmith yet. We can't do the lantern armor. And of course, if we did the lantern armor, we would use the sun lantern armor helmet, which we have made. Where is that? I'll show you guys that. Just in case you don't remember. But my thought process here is, I know flammable isn't exactly, because there's the sun lantern mask, which goes with lantern armor. This one, metal and feather, I kind of want to. We have more than what we need for the Phoenix armor set. This works really well with the Phoenix set. All right, and we have 10 years before, well, more than 10 years. That's assuming we even get to it, right? Assuming we even get to the Sunstalker Super Ultra Finale, I feel like it has more benefit to us to make it now, spend the iron, make it, and have it for 10 years than it is to not. I know, we have 4 iron. We could save that for the lantern set. I know. But my feeling right now is get this to work the best. And it works best with a full Phoenix set. We have 10 broken lanterns, right? 10 broken lanterns to turn it from scrap to iron later if we choose to do that. I just feel that right now making a full set of Phoenix makes more sense. So right now the non-Phoenix with the not the headband, without the headband, this would give us a useful lion attacker, right? So all our guys would be ranged with this setup, which I think is beneficial. We're getting some luck with this, some strength with that. I mean, it's already 7. So that would give us another strength, so it would be an 8 in 8. I feel like that would be a good set. So if we want to delay, what's up, Def? Welcome. Even if it's for 10 minutes. Thanks for saying hey. So I'm 6 of one, half a dozen of the other, trying to figure out, do we go ahead and make a full Phoenix set to use in the 10 years that we're going to be farming for iron to make lantern sets, or not? That's it. That's where my head is currently. Any thoughts on that? Remember, this is a collaborative experience. While we're doing that, I'm going to spend an endeavor, while we're figuring that out, spend an endeavor to innovate. We're going to innovate. We knew we were going to innovate. Might as well do that. I've blinged out my stuff a little bit with capsules. Let's see, where's our innovate stack? All right, with Symposium, we're drawing 4. What are we looking for? We'd have a big fat 0. We have 4. We'd use it all. We don't have to build the helmet because we've got that beta card, that headband, which it would give us the set bonus. But we'd be at 0, with 10 broken lanterns, right? All right, first one. Storytelling, which gives us another option for understanding gains for our Wanderer. At two endeavors, though. Ooh, that's a toughie. Sculpture We used that to great effect when we were in the Death Drifter Soundgarden settlement. But right now, I don't think we have a single amazing fighting art, except now, adrenaline. Shit. Now, shit, we might have to do that. We might have to do the sculpture with adrenaline, of course, which means they don't get it. We'd have to use more endeavors to spread it out. But hey, that's an option. Pictograph? Who's running away in this settlement? Nobody's running away. Get out of here. Bloodletting. Oh, that's a good one. All right. I'm up for a debate here, but right now I'm thinking sculpture or bloodletting. So bloodletting is we spend a resource, roll a d10, we gain an understanding, lose all survival, and you cannot gain survival this settlement phase for any reason. Who cares if we're trying to go for Amy? And that's one more option for her. And it's not per lifetime, is it? Yeah. Then it's gain insanity or cured. Remove a disorder. All right, so that gives us 3 out of 10 for every, with only one cost. I think that could be our new Amy mode. our new Amy, get her the hell out of here. We just cut her and bleed her every year. Maybe she'll get tired of it and leave. So I'm down to sculpture. I don't really want storytelling at the moment. Sculpture and bloodletting. Talk amongst yourselves while I erase our resources. What do you guys want to do? Let's get rid of one of those. Innovate resources recorded. Or unrecorded. Sculpture! You and me, man. We're like this. Amy's gonna get out of here at some point. Just not yet. We got 10 years to kick that bitch out. And sculpture consequences. Where are my sculpture consequences? What are the sculpture consequences, for crying out loud, my brain? Pottery, which we can get, I believe, for free, or well, for free if we want, with just 3 organs. What else? You can tell I don't memorize this game. I try not to. Is pottery the only one? It's the only one I found. All right, so with 4 left, let's see. Okay, first and foremost, we're using a love juice. We're doing that right now. You're right. I don't remember who said that at the tables. Who was it? Actually, I don't remember his name, and I feel bad about it. But we have a hardcore gamer. I'm like. We're like, oh shit, is that me? Fuck. All right, 1 love juice, intimacy, but you're elite. No, that's definitely not. That's definitely not true. I am most deaf, not elite. Intimacy. This is again the Sunstalker specific intimacy. Nominate a consenting male and 1 consenting female. Weird if it was written differently. To be parents and water birth. We're going for our 1 married couple. Because we want a warrior of the sun. We want it now. Usher and Whitney. Alright. Usher and Whitney are going to not be nominated. Now, they get an ass load of pluses. It's basically, there's no way we can get less than 11 with these guys. All right, so they are both sun eaters. They are both purified. You get 5 to the water birth. Roll result for each parent that has son or eater. Yeah, that's both of them. And then you add 1 to water birth. Roll result for each parent that's purified. So it's impossible to yeah, get back to work. You got work to do. All right. It's impossible to get lower than a level. All right. I mean, we can roll. All right. White is Usher. All right, because we could still natty 1 and get other things. Right? That's a double natty 1. Snake Eyes would screw us up, Brad. Real bad. All right. Now, let's see. The caretakers present the child to the sun, and all goes dark as a solar eclipse occurs. Solar eclipse. In the veil of darkness, the sun lowers and kisses the child. The frightened parents feel the warmth of their bodies pass into the newborn. It becomes a child of sun. Cue the choir of angels. And Eddie Van Halen has been born. Ah! All right. Let's see, what does that mean? Child of the sun. You are a child of the sun. Checkbox. Indicate on the record sheet. Gains +1 permanent speed and strength. And 1 accuracy for many game overs. And 1 strength and 1 evasion for survival of the fittest, which will be changing if you haven't been, if you're not Mr. and Mrs. Current Affairs. Survival of the fittest is getting adjusted. I don't want to call it a nerf. Adjusted. All right. And if either parent has the Sun Eater secret fighting art, they forget it. Oh, that's so bad. Doesn't mean you can't get it back, maybe. But that does stink. So that we're gonna have to make sure we spend all the points to get Eddie Van Halen to be a Warrior of the Sun. So then, that was none. All right, we're gonna spend 2 to purify. Spending 2 to purify. And where is that? That is on the settlement location. Purification ceremony. It is... You may endeavor here once per lifetime. Your body is infused with sacred water and purified. Record this. Purified. All right. Gain the overprotective disorder. Roll a d10. Come on, baby. Ah, it's 6. All right, needed to be 8 or more. All right, so just gain a permanent strength or accuracy. Strength. Right. You can hit all you want, but if you can't wound the monster, you're worthless. All right, let's see what else. So now we're purified. And now we're going to do umbilical birth. Or what's it called? Umbilical symbiosis. So there's another Sunstalker event. Follow the steps below. Nominate a survivor born this year to be the newborn. If the newborn has been purified, add a d10. All right. If the newborn is a child of the sun, add 3 more. Let's see. All right. Prepare for the procedure. Oh, and then of course, when the new survivor was born, you may add 1 life string resource to storage. Let's do it. Where are my life strings? There are none. Like 5 XP, this would be so much easier if you use Scribe and just click the button. It would be. This is just a preference. All right, so any amount of the following modifications may be applied by spending life string resources equal to the indicated number. Each modification may be applied once. If the synchronization is a failure, all modifications are lost and they are spent. All right, step 3, synchronize. Nominate a female survivor with at least 1 hunt XP to be the caretaker. All right, let's see, and I'm pretty sure they can die. So let's name Amy Lee. All right, Amy Lee, nominate. We want her to die, but we don't really want her to die. We want to roll well enough, but just on the chance, you know, that she does die. All right, so let's see, then we roll a d10 plus the other d10s earned and check on the table. Both have their lifetime rerolls, so we might want to play with that a little bit. We need cumulative 25. If we got 18 to 24, it'd be okay, but we really need 25 plus. So we can get Warrior of the Sun. All right. Good luck to all of us. Well, let's see, 18, 19, 20. There you go. Plenty. Plenty, plenty, plenty. Warrior of the Sun. Now we got to read Warriors of the Sun. If you've not read this before, you get 2 choices. The newborn sailor makeup changes. Select either refraction or reflection. All right, so reflection. Your skin cells interact with light imperfectly, so not fully mirror-like, but imperfectly reflecting it and causing you to appear blurred when you move quickly. Gain the following ability. Reflection. Your complete affinities and incomplete affinities count as all colors. You may dodge at any time and as many times as you like each round. When you attack from the blind spot, add a d10 to all wound attempts for that attack. That's my favorite. And then you have refraction. Your skin cells interact with light, refracting it inward and giving you boundless energy. You gain the following ability. Your complete and incomplete affinity halves count as all colors, so that's identical. All right. Then during the showdown, after you perform a survival action, gain a survival. So that's basically rawhide. You are rawhide armor. Reflection. That's Eddie Van Halen's going to be reflection. Now, unfortunately, side effect of purification is he can't go nowhere yet. he has to sit at home and reflect. See what I did there? Dad joke. All right, so what is it? All affinities are all affinities. Let's see, dodge all day, all night. He do what he wants, as long as there are no brown M&Ms. And then blind, what is this? Blind strike or blind side or whatever? All right, whatever. Sharp from blind spot. Now, if we can get him 0 presence, that'd be BA. 0 presence is the one that gives him always in blind spot. All right, well, that was awesome. But we're still 1 shy. Right, we're still 1 shy. No, I haven't even gone out on the hunt yet, man. We got loads to do. This is a big lantern year in the settlement phase. All right, we have 1 endeavor left, unfortunately. That's gonna go to ammonia and creating leather. So we're gonna use our last love juice to do it for freezies. Two and 8. All right, we got to take the least. Can't do umbilical. But we're adding 2 to that. So, yeah, there we go. Just a 4. Remember, we're survival of the fittest. We got to take the lowest. So a newborn is brought kicking and screaming into the world. Survivor's eyes are free from the survivor's eyes are free from ink and stain the stained the founder's faces. +1 pop. And somebody that can go. Woohoo! All right, who's this one? We just did Eddie Van Halen. Let's do a lady. What's our sheet look like? Our sheet full of rockers is... Who are we missing to having a Stevie Nicks? We already did Amy Lee. All right, we'll do Stevie Nicks on this one. Remember, the whole theme of this whole Soundgarden and Reprise is gods of rock, or not even gods of music, right? The divas and icons of music, the top recording artists of all time. And yeah, she's fresh as a daisy, so perfect opportunity to go on until level 3 line. Hey, welcome to the show. You're on first. You're on next. All right, what else? I think that's... I mean, we literally don't have much else to do. Did we decide? We have not decided, technically, to make that full Phoenix gear or not. And if you are unfamiliar, these freshies are going to need insanity. We get a cancel the first hit each round, and we get 2. Well, that's Elder Earrings. That's not. You're not even in the room. We get another insanity on D part, and we get another insanity on D part. We get if insane +2 movement. So we really need whoever's going to be wearing this to be insane. And then this finishes it all off. I think we're going to do this. I really want to do this. With the amount of scrap we have, we should be able to recoup our losses pretty quickly. I know. Some of you may be like, what are you doing? And then I'll just tell you what I tell my wife. I do what I want. What I want. Don't stop me now. Be like, oh my god, he sealed our fate. What else was on the list of resources for a full set? Check. Okay, no, I didn't check that. Spend those pelts that are just sitting there doing nothing. 2 organs, I believe. We've got some hand parasites. Not anymore. And we're done. That was easy. Throw that away. Yeah, you're not wrong, Walter. Now, we did get sculpture this year and umbilical bank. The sculpture we are probably going to do is, so we need to keep this person alive. Ariana has to stay alive. We'll give her all the stuff. So we got adrenaline. Yeah, let's show that again. That was actually really stinking cool. So this was back here. This was the Goth Wanderer fighting art that we got to add. And now we've got sculpture. So maybe next year, we'll use that to give somebody or everybody the Wanderer feature, which would be pretty BA. All right. So take a look at that, and then we've got to figure out the gear grid Tetris for the Woe set. So I actually don't want to put this on Ariana, because she's already getting a free act. We'll put that on somebody else. Maybe put Ariana in the blocking set, so you get a free act or wants to block, perhaps? Mayhaps? That's a good question. Who do we put that on? anybody and everybody all at once. And my phone is charging somewhere else. I had a picture of what I wanted to do with all this. But we can always keep our leather set for when we fight the Phoenix. We'll be fine. We'll be fine. Nothing is fucked. The plane is not crashing into the mountain. I need a green to the right. Is that my elder earrings? That'll be fine. Let's see. Red to the right. What would that be? What's red to the right that we have? Knuckles, whip. Surely we got a red to the right. Somewhere. Sunring bow. What do we have? Did we put it on somebody else, mayhaps? I would love to link the chest piece, if possible. I mean, I could put the arc bow on that person. Or I could put the sunring bow. Let's do that. Let's do that instead. Oh no, there it is. You klutz. I'm here all week. Try the wheel. Alright, 2 more things to put on this grid, and I think it's going to be... It looks like we're not going to be able to put a lucky charm on him. Well, actually... So we can either put bandages... We can put bandages on this guy and scavenger kit to hope for more resources, which obviously would be nice for the lion. Or we can do cat eye and lucky charm. I'm kind of feeling cat eye and lucky charm on this one. I'm feeling cat eye, lucky charm. What do you guys like? You guys help me pick this out while I'm doing other stuff. Here are your 2 combos. We're going up a level 3 lion. Whatever you choose, I will not be offended. Man, there's so much work that goes into soloing this game, but it's worth. Plus, I get to spend time hanging out with y'all. With y'all. Let's see, yeah, we did. Yep, check, check, check. Oh, yeah. Oh! Oh, but wait, there's more. Guess what happens when we have 2 more chillins? We hit 15! So now we're society or something, aren't we? Where the heck did I put that stinking sheet? There it is. We're at 15 pop. Yeah, we're society now. We've been recognized by the state as a town. Like we get kind of cool privileges. Principal society. There once was a mad woman who spent her days talking to the darkness. One day it spoke back. We have to choose. Do we want to be collective toil, which is tainted by the darkness? The survivor nearly brought ruin to the settlement. On the day of her exile, the people decided that all must spend equal time hunting and working to avoid future disasters. We lose a pop. We add Bone Witch to the settlement timeline. And then somebody gets the potential roll. And yeah, not really feeling that one. I like the Accept the Darkness one, right? That's the darkness spoke startling truths. We get Accept the Darkness, which allows us to roll +2 on all trauma, which means no death from trauma, which is a good thing. I'd like to avoid death as much as possible. I think that's a big one. So as much as I want to throw this out to a committee, to Leia over here, I think we're just gonna do's it. Do's it. All right, where is... Did I not prepare this? What have you done? All right, so here are the two that we're choosing from right now. And I like the brain trauma one. Sorry, it's just importante. Survival of the fittest already puts us behind the 8 ball on some things, so accepting darkness. Add +2 to brain trauma. Do like. Knew I forgot something. All right, what are you saying? So did you have storytelling in the draw? We did. We also had bloodletting and sculpture, and I think my choice would have been bloodletting, because that only costs 1 endeavor to potentially get 1 understanding, and it's not limited per lifetime. That one would have been the choice for me, except the fact that we got the adrenaline fighting art, which would be our new chain dash sculpture. We're going to be putting it on the sculpture. We're going to be spreading that one out because that's our wanderer. So why not? Let's see. Like Trumpo's bandages. No. We don't have. We wouldn't get the luck. We wouldn't trigger luck, unfortunately. So we have to have blue. This would trigger luck. That's it. Oh wait, I see. Yeah. We cat eye. You're gonna do cat eye instead of, or bandages instead of cat eye. It's your choice. Your choice. Your choice. All right. Now we do have something else that's keying off of foresight, and that is the headband. So, I feel like foresight might be better than bandages. Or maybe we just do cat eye and bandages. I was thinking leave the lucky charm, because level 3 gets a token, luck token, right? So it's basically canceling this out. So all right, bandages and cat eye. There you go. Well done, team. Look at this guy. All right, so Phoenix with bandages, cat eye, wow, and with foresight gets another act that can't be used to attack, which can be used to bandage or cat eye. Excellent. And then, you know what? I think I am going to put Ariana on this one, because she's going to get that extra movement or act. I'm digging it. I'm digging it. This is a very interesting setup here. So here it is. So full Phoenix with bandages, cat eye. The helmet gives her an act that cannot be used to attack on her turn if she has foresight. We're going to get survival with Elder Earrings and XP. We're going to be able to cancel hits if we are insane. And we're going to have a weapon that is ranged that can either be a club or a scythe. This one is our Rawhide Bandana one. This is if we're insane, we can spend a survival to cancel reactions. Or, well, turn a reaction into a failure reaction. Our arc bow is 9 strength. And with the compact quiver, +2 accuracy and not cumbersome. I like that one a lot. Long claw with monster grease and a pickaxe, and full screamer with a spear and a shield. I love it, right? I feel like that's pretty dang good. If I were a freshie going out on a hunt with that setup, I'd have some confidence. But we do need to do the roll for Accept Darkness. Otherwise, that would be an absolute mistake. The settlement gains the Accept Darkness card. Find and place the card and put it on the record sheet. Yeah. After adding the card, roll a d10. Mwah. 7. What is 7? Nominate a female survivor. If you can't, nominate a male. The survivor is heralded as the settlement's leader. Gain Quixotic. It cannot be removed for any reason. In addition, gain the leader and orator of death fighting arts. Well, I was going to give it to Ariana, but that would cancel out her, wait, Quixotic's a disorder. Ooh. That's a good one. Yeah, we're going to give it to Ariana. So she's going to be full up on fighting arts. Quixotic is such a badass disorder. If you don't know, that's when you depart and you're insane on your depart, you'll gain a strength and a survival. Strength token, survival. And let's see, leader. If you're courageous and whatnot, so people can use your courage or whatever for overwhelming darkness. I think might be other bits. And orator of death is spend an act to scream at people, give them insanity, right? I can't remember what that one is exactly. Let's use the interwebs. Order, yep. Non-death, gain 2 insanity. All right, now I have to look up leader because I want to make sure I'm not missing some incredibly minute detail, which is going to 5 XP me later. There it is. And when you encourage, +1 speed token for the end of the round. And once per hunt phase, you can inspire another survivor. They use your understanding courage, which is nothing. This is actually the least courageous group that we've had the entire stinking event, right? All right. Who else is going to need insanity on their sheets, right? So Ariana is insane. So she's going to leave and get more insanity, which is good. But whoever's rolling the bow needs to be insane as well. So I feel like I'm going to hissing cockroach whoever that is. And it's not going to be Janice, because she's got +1 speed. The arc bow is slow. I'm feeling Janice. We're going to give... What do you guys think? The lantern halberd? So she'd be rolling 3? Or the long claw, which she'd be rolling 4. I'm thinking lantern halberd. Yeah. Janice, you're going to be getting the lantern halberd. Ariana's getting the woe scythe. So Jimmy or Stevie Nicks? Who do you think is... Who do you think's a bow person? Stevie Nicks, bow person? Yeah. Yeah. All right, we'll do that. Stevie Nicks, bow, you're hissing cockroached. So archive this to lose all survival, which is 1. So that's no big deal. And she's gonna get 2d10 insanity. Good luck. Dang it. That is not as much as I wanted, but it is enough. That's gonna get discarded. And Jimmy, you're rolling long claw with that extra strength. That'll help. All right. Yeah, an hour. Yeah. Settlement phase solo when there's a lot going on and you're doing a little bit of gear grid Tetris. It takes a while. I'm not here to speed rush. Let's see what else. I think that's it. All right, we did the population gets to 15. Huzzah. We chose accept the darkness. And now we're going after the bones, right? We need this settlement to turn into the bone zone. But next year, when we come back, we're gonna have 3 more people. Because those emaciated peeps are actually gonna be worth their weight. So we got Jimmy. We are now departing. We get 3 survival on depart. And he's gonna get an extra 2. So he's gonna be at 6. Our max is 8. Our max is 8. We're gonna get 2 insanity from the leather, the gimp suit mask. He's gonna get 2 evasion for monster grease. And I think that's it. And then of course we got on arrival with the first aid kit. And a +1 move at the end of his act. And 4 across the board. We'll put him in the first slot. What's his insanity? 2, 6, 4 across the board. I like having more armor. I like this. But all these people need some courage. I'm hoping we can hit some courageous stuff on the trail. So let's see what we got here. What's the level 3 again? Again, so much I don't memorize intentionally, I guess. Oh, he's way back there. He's 1 step away. He's 1 step away from starvation. Blank, blank. And so we do not have herb gathering, but we do have mineral gathering. And 1 more. Overwhelming darkness. Regular. Double baddie. I wonder if we can kill a cub today. Right? Isn't that's our thing? Killing babies. Now I do see a hunt event, an unnormal colored hunt event. We do know that we only have 2 non-special hunt events. One's Bone Eaters and the other is the Dead Warrior Percival. But we have 5 years until Bone Eaters are going to actually attack us. So if that's Bone Eaters, it'll just be a regular roll. So we got that going for us, which is nice. All right. Who's going first? Let's have the leader, Ariana, go first. She's green. Oh, and if you didn't see it yesterday in the unboxing video, go check that out, by the way. If you haven't, I'd love to see some people comment on that. This is here, right? It's the birthday month, right over it. Well, time frame, right? So I'm using this. We got the birthday gift from Poots. So the 5 XP while streaming. I get a reroll. I'll keep that on the table. I get a reroll. Oh, Aziz, come on, dude. Really? What a jerk. My cameraman is terrible. He's hopeless. So I got a reroll on the channel, or on the table. But you guys have to roll it, remember? All right, here's the first one. Aromatic Breeze. The hungry lion sniffs the survivor's musk on the wind. Move the white lion one space toward the survivors on the hunt board. If it moves, ambush. Yep, we're not there yet. Not there yet. All right, and then roll a random hunt event. Thank you, lion. 61. Let's see, where are we? Frozen lightning. A storm sweeps over the survivors. Deep purple. Lightning flashes overhead. The bolts freeze in mid-strike and rain down on the survivors as jagged glowing spikes. Each survivor rolls a d10. Lowest becomes the straggler. Who's my straggler? That would be Janice. I don't think nobody has any courage or understanding, so nobody's going to be prepared or whatever. So Bolt crashes beside them, catching them in an explosion of razor-sharp crystals. They suffer 1d5 event damage to 2 random hit locations. Fragile is gone. No Fragile. No fragile gear. And we're taking... what, two randoms? Hands and chest are getting, was it 1d5? Ow! Yay! I'm gonna do 1. Screw it. Alright, so what is it? Or 2. We'll do 2 to chest and hands. And damage is reduced by 1. So 1. Nice. I'm actually happy it happened to Janice. That was easy. Now we've got, who is this? This is Stevie Nicks is guiding us towards the white lion cub. Yes. Wait, no, we don't want to be. We want to mine. We want to at least get to here. We need that. We need those iron ores, right? Oh man. We're gonna kick that cub. All right, the survivors find a white lion cub. They may choose to slay it, which we are going to, right? Each survivor gains a random basic resource, and the event revealer rolls on the table. All right, this is the theme. If there's a baby, we're kicking it. Apparently. All right. Jimmy is getting some fur. Boo. We need bones, dude. Let's see. Stevie Nicks is getting some fur. Did I shuffle this? I don't think I don't know. All right, let's see. Ariana, shimmering mane. That's a lot of hide right now. And Janice. Okay. All right, all that means is there's a lot of bone to be rolled later. That's a lot of hide. That is 5 hides worth of stuff. All right, well, let's roll on the table then. Good luck to us all. Good luck to us all. 4. Oh, shit. Well, you know, see good, see bad. All right, so the father shows up and begin the showdown immediately. So we lose our chance to do mineral gathering, but we don't have to do overwhelming darkness. We're not going to lose anything but the 2 hits that we got already. And we farmed 4 hide out of his deck already. Yeah, I think that's a good thing. I'm annoyed. I'm a little annoyed that we don't get to mineral harvest, but it is what it is. we have to kill the babies. That's what we do. But that sure does shorten the time frame of the hunt by a lot. All right, so level 3. Now he doesn't do the enraged though. That's a bonus. So level 3. We are going. I haven't actually created the AI deck yet, so we'll do that right now. Oh, level 3 is going to be like 22 health. It's like 10 basic, 9 advanced, 2 legendary. And that's not because I memorized it, just looked at it earlier today. Like, wow, you are hardcore. No, no. I just cheated earlier. Here we go. And remember, I'm 5 XP. I'm gonna mess stuff up. You see me messing stuff up, you go, Judge, and we fix it. No problem. I do play this mostly by myself, so most of the rule interpretations are from me. You know what that might mean. All right, do I only have 2 legendaries for this guy? I believe that's right. Who's gonna get both of them? How many alphas? We got 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No, well, that's thinking all of them. So, how many basics? 10? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. What? How many? That's a lot. I guess that's good. I mean, maybe you get some from something else. Some other cards, some upgrade packs, maybe. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Put that right here. He also comes with 2 tall grass. And 2 other randoms, I believe. 2 randoms, yep. We get, oh, that's nice. A giant stone face and a nightmare tree. Interesting. Okay, so giant stone face is going to give us some impassable and obstacles for one, but a potential for more range and more accuracy on ranged weapons. And nightmare tree, which is going to put a giant roadblock. Yeah, we got to go Ringo, right? Ringo. Oh. Aziz is just having fun with me today. Gonna be an interesting showdown here. All right, nightmare trees are all about getting lonely ant resources on a 1 to 2 or knocked down. I really don't think I'm going to be running after him today. Where's the nightmare tree? It is 5 from all board edges. Let's throw him like over in this corner. Right. And then I believe the giant stone face is also Viv. Let's put him right there. And the tall grass it's anywhere we want. But we're gonna kind of make it a little bit. Yeah, we're just gonna keep it in. It's beautiful. I mean, I couldn't have done it better myself. The line is also gonna get Merciless. Trait Archive Beast's Paw. Strange Hand. I just shuffled. Forgot about this. So all the easy cheesy ones are getting taken out, right? So Strange Hand, Paw, and Neck. So no freebies. Darn. All right. And I'm glad I get a reshuffle because the trap is up at the top. Like we're really, really, really close to the top. So we're going to shuffle again. All right. Always treat survivors as threats. This guy's got a good sniffer. And double damage. This is the thing that I'm going to forget. You guys have to remind me. Double damage from grab. That's why we brought a whole bunch of ranged weapons. Hopefully, we won't be grabbed. Right? We just try to avoid that at all costs. We got cunning. At the end of now, remember these are version 1 cards. I'm not playing version 2 cards if it's not written. It's not there. At the end of each monster turn, the monster extends its claws. Flow. If there are adjacent survivors, target one at random. Full move the white line directly away from all threats with that person grabbed. And grabbed, place them knocked down in front of the target, or in front of the monster, and they suffer 1 damage per monster level. So that's 3, sir. Which would be doubled to 6, sir. So we're going to throw these right here. Let's try to remind ourselves of them. All right. So next week is the first full week that I will be back. And it'll be Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, 10 to 2 Eastern Standard Time. And I think what we're going to be doing is Tuesday and Wednesday are going to be mini days, right? So Stickler pointed out yesterday during the unboxing that my Black Knight is not painted. I'm going to have to do that. So with the community vignette being worked on right now, I need to get kind of in gear so that when it's all done, I can actually run it. I was thinking about doing, maybe even waiting and doing it on Black Friday, but then Bra decided that he's going to do his event on their Black Friday stream. So, and since I'm probably doing another Black Friday KDM marathon-y thing, I'm probably not going to do mine that day. I'll probably have to do mine in September sometime. So, which means shorter time frame to be prepared. So that means getting my terrain bits, I think I've printed almost everything, 3D printed almost everything. They are like so amazing. They're just placeholders, crappy FDM printed stuff. But it will make it a little bit more fun on the board. So I gotta prime all those. I'll probably just do Zenithal for those. I don't want to paint the terrain. I want to spend my time doing the Black Knight and whatever else. So, and I'm gonna have to figure out what survivors. I've got a ton of work to do with that, but I'm excited. I will be trying to promote that a little bit more on social medias and whatnot. Speaking of that, don't forget, I'm prepping to reveal the full contest giveaway details, but it is very simple. If I can get to 250 Twitch followers, 500 YouTube followers, or whatever, subscribers, right? So no monetary required, no nothing, you don't need to pay money for this. And it's honor system. But if we can get me to those numbers, somebody's getting a Gen Con KDM gift goodie bag sent out to them for free on my dollar. I don't care where you are in the world. I'm gonna send it out as long as it's legal to do so. I will, and then we'll have some second and third place prizes as well. But a little celebration for me getting to some milestones here. Being a new streamer, all the help that you guys can give me would be appreciated. So if we can get to those numbers, I'll give some stuff out. I would love to. Opportunity for those that couldn't get to Gen Con or don't want to spend hundreds of dollars on getting one on eBay. This is an opportunity. All right. Where are we? Are we 5 away? 6 away. Let's get our bow person up on that thing. Who is our tank? Our awesome shield person. Oh, we have to do on arrivals. On arrivals. We get 3 survival from the first aid kit. We get 1 survival for the Lion Slayer. So 4. We get, 4. 4 to everybody. That should put everybody to max. And then, whose feet hurt? Janice's feet hurt. And let's see what else. Ariana gets an extra 2 survival for her earrings, but she's already at max. Yeah, I think that's all the arrivals. Yeah, that's all the arrivals. Let's get you right there. And I think the rest of us are gonna line up like around there. Right. Does that look good? It looks good enough. There. I think that's good. I mean, why not? All right, bad guy goes first. Let's see. Monster controller is going to... Yeah, let's throw it on Janice. You're going to get targeted. Unless something else happens. All right. Let's go. Bloody Claw. Pick target. Closest survivor with the most bleed tokens. Nobody. So they're all even. So closest survivor. Let's go. And we can't remember. We cannot surge in this campaign. There is no surge in this campaign unless you are given it by another special ability, Hellfire and what other. But our abilities, our Encourage is Embolden. It's turned into Embolden, which we spend a survival. If we have no strength tokens, we get a strength token. And then Overcharge. If we have strength token, any number of strength tokens, we can spend a survival to spend all those tokens to get devastating on our next attack. All right, and then we still have dash and dodge, and we'll probably get something else later. But that's it. So there's no reason to we can't attack in flow. It's just unfortunate, right? That's just one of the bits. We could dash away, but why the heck? Why not? All right, so he's coming at me. He is, oh right, what other tokens he get? He gets 2 speed, 2 damage, not 3, and 1 luck, 2 accuracy. Oh Guinness, oh my goodness. This boy's a token guy, and a luck. That's quite a bit. It's quite a bit. All right, so, oh, and he's Indom. I forgot all about that. Where's my Indom card? Indom. So level 3, whenever this monster attacks or is attacked, it stands. So knockdown isn't as good as it usually is. But I get an Indomitable resource. If you do not have any, gain nothing. But I've got some, so we got some. So, but yeah, that just means he stands. All right, so we're rolling actually 4 dice. We're hitting on 2, 1 accuracy. He's got 2 accuracy. We've got what? 1 evasion. So he's gonna cancel that. So he's gonna be hitting on 2s. I am gonna surge to. I can't surge. I was gonna surge to block. Can't do that. I'm just gonna be taking this one. I fear. All right, its 2s are better. And after, I'm gonna lose a survival. So I get an insanity. Right? Yeah, it's good for being the target. And then target suffers -1 survival and bleed 2. Ooh boy. I don't like that. Darn. Well, that's a hefty hit. So 4 hits. It is an advanced card. These things are meant to hurt. Well, gee, Rick, what are we gonna dodge? So this is 4 damage. So 2 plus 2, 2 plus 3 plus 1 plus 1. 4 damage to head, chest, and 8 damage to legs. And did we take some damage earlier? Oh, and everything's reduced by 1 for the Lion Slayer cape. So that helps a little bit. So we're only going to take 3. So we'll take this big bad boy. We're going to dodge probably the legs. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, we'll dodge this one. So we'll spend that. And I'm okay with it. Right? It's not my favorite, right? But if there's anybody that's gonna get hit, it's you. And now I'm gonna get -1 survival and 2 bleed. Yikes. Alright. Now there's no, I'm freaking out here because there's no extra attacks. He's not berserked. He's not. Am I thinking of the Gigalion, like where he's doing two things? I think this is it. And then it's at the end of each monster turn, extends his claws. So now I'm gonna dash. I'm gonna spend my other, and I'm gonna dash. Where should I go? Well, how about 1, 2, 3, 4? I am I'm diagonally adjacent, but not orthogonally adjacent. So that's what it all matters. So anybody gets grabbed, if there are any survivors, target one and move full away. So yeah, there aren't any. Sucker. And because I moved, I get a survival. That's the furnace lantern. When you move on the hunt board, gain survival. If you are insulated. Insulated means 6 or more armor locations, and that cape gives me my 6, so that's +1. And yeah, that's it. My turn. It's time to kick some ass, right? I've got so many good things to try and play with here. We've got the long claw. We've got the arc bow. We've got the new scythe. We've got so much. Who's gonna get it? Who's gonna start it? I kind of want the scythe person to go. That's Ariana. Yes, let's do that. All right, so at the start of her turn, if you have foresight, we do not. But, all right, which one do we want? Do we want the scythe, which is deadly 1 and savage? Or do we want the club, which is clobber 10 and flinch? So clobber 10's not going to do anything against the lion, because I don't think he has a single super dense location. But the flinch token is the key, right? That gives him a flinch token, which cancels reactions, which is... And the luck token that he has is going to cancel out our deadly, but the flinch token is automatic. So if we hit with that, we're going to give him a flinch token. I feel like that's... What do you think? Flinch or go deadly savage with devastating? Ooh. I mean, that's kind of nice. Now the deadly does cancel out. We do not have to embolden, but whatever we're going to do, we're going to overcharge as well. Yeah? What are you guys thinking? I'm in no hurries. You guys just let me know what you think. And while you're thinking, hit that like, that follow, that subscribe. Help me out. Let's see if we can't get more people, more fun. I might roll a die to figure this one out. I kind of would like to flinch him every turn if possible. Because the less times he can do grab, I think that's, unfortunately, even though he doesn't have any super dense, that flinch is going to be more important with the grab reactions. All right, so I have to use Ariana's adrenaline, because I don't have foresight, to stance shift. So now it's a club, right? So again, let's show this. So you know what you can see what I'm talking about, right? So here it is. Right now it's a scythe because it only has weapon melee scythe up at the top. So by default, I assume I arrive and it's a scythe. I don't think I can arrive and choose before. Otherwise, it'd probably say that on arrival, choose whether it's whatever, and then switch if you need it. So I assume it's a scythe. It has deadly 1 and savage. Deadly 1 doesn't do anything because he's got a luck token. Savage is, I'll do another wound if I crit. That's awesome. But again, I think I need the flinch. So I'm gonna spend my bonus act to swap this to a club, and then I'm gonna attack. All right. It's 2 dice. I don't think I have any. Yep. Oh, and then I'm definitely always wanting to do the embolden and overcharge stuff. That's just, if I don't do it, I intended to do it. It is not an accident. 2 dice hitting on 7, 6. 6s are better. Yeah, sure. 6s are back. Let's try it. That's 1. So he's going to get a flinch token. Well, what am I going to use for a flinch token? How about an insanity? So is that here? Yeah. All right. Mother of biscuits. Impervious. All right. Well, there's no reaction on this. Let's just roll, and unfortunately, it hits off of him. Unless I can crit. Nope. No crits. No wounds. Devastating. Wasted. Absolutely wasted. That sucks. All right. And then with my move, I'm going to jump into grass. Yeah, I think that's right. Jump into the grass. I've got +2 movement. Surely I can do something else, but oh well. All right, so Ariana's done. You want to shoot? I'm going to shoot it. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That is the range of an arc bow. Pretty sure, right? Yep, 6. Am I insane? Is Stevie Nicks insane right now? I am insane. So now I can, if I hit and there's a weird reaction, I can spend a survival to turn it into a failure reaction. All right, Stevie Nicks is most deaf, doing her thing. Boom, boom, embolden, overcharge, rolling a die. No, that hits. But it's slow. Here we go. So it has a reaction. Let's see what happens. I don't think I'm going to fail here because I'm 9 10s or better. Hitting 4. Wait, where the heck is it? A toughness of 14. Toughness of 14. I hope I don't fail. That'd be embarrassing. Let's see. Yeah, no. Oh, shoot. I meant to be shooting with the hollow point. That was the whole point of this shooting. Hollow point. So I'm actually on 11 12s. I need 2s or better. 5. There we go. 5. So I'm going to not fail, not crit. So devastating. And I give him a -1 movement token. There. Add that to your token stack. And mark off my hollow point. And I'm not cumbersome, so I should... Actually, I'll just stay there. Yeah, I don't see any reason to move. I don't need to move. All right, Stevie's done. I think I'm gonna poke it in the butt. Oh, no, I don't. I'm gonna move and attack. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think I have a +1 movement. No, I don't. So I guess I'll go here and attack with my... Let's see, Jimmy's got the long claw, and I love this weapon. Hitting on 6s, 5s or better. 2 hits. Oh yeah, look at that. So we got a wound reaction. So if that triggers, it'll be canceled. Let's go up to that beast's heel first. Why the hell not? White is my crit die. Oh, mother of pearl. Well, that was a miss. Disappoint. All right, now we're going after the beast flank. 14 +3 +2, most definitely a wound. The reaction doesn't happen because we've got a flinch token. And, oh yeah, and of course we were devastating and all that stuff. Good lord, I forget that all the time. So 2 more. And I need to adjust that as well. So we're now 4 down. And 1 to go. I kind of tempted to just move and block. I kind of like where I'm going right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And block. Right? Right? I want that person with the damage reduction and all that stuff to block. Yep, we're doing it that way. All right, bad guy turn. Oh, that wasn't too bad, was it? That wasn't too bad. First round. I don't have anything else, do I? Yeah, I'm good. All right. Aw. That's actually just fine. I'm I'm okay with this mood. Ground fighting. The monster flops on its side, waiting for attackers to draw near. While ground fighting is in play, do not draw AI. And then when a survivor spends an activation in zone of death, before resolving it, pounce and hurt them more. All right, and then when it's wounded, discard ground fighting. Well, that was excellent. So, you know, he's on his side. He's not doing anything, and that is fantastic. I am all ranged, and ain't nobody gonna be activating within the ground. So this would be a harvest round. There's nothing to flippin' harvest. That's a bummer. That is a bummer. Is there anything I can do? Yeah, okay, so we're not going to do an attack round. But what we're going to do is, so everybody gets all their stuff back. Stevie is going to spend the round jumping up on that. And let's see. Oh, we had somebody else with cat eye, right? Who's got the cat eye? Ariana. Ariana is going to spend this to cat eye. Oh, and I'm glad she did. Looky. I got hooky. So we got the trap, beast ear with the failure, and scapulodeltoid with the grab of failure. So we definitely want to give it a flinch token. Yeah, and we don't have anybody to we don't have a spear person to kind of take over. Well, honestly, I kind of like it the way it was, right? Sorry, so now we've got foresight. Let's see, who else hasn't gone that needs to maybe activate something? I mean, I guess I'll activate block again on Janice to just stay there. Who hasn't gone? Blue. Jimmy. Heck, we've got somebody with bleed tokens, don't we? Janice, wow, you're all the way over there. I would like to go and maybe unbleed you, which would be kind of nice, actually. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I'll remove a bleed, which is not in the range of the boss. So we're all good. All right, so that was that round. He's still pawing at the air, waiting for you to come play with him. And now it's our turn again. Ask the monster controller. What do I want to do here? I kind of want Ariana to get that hit in. Wait, hold up. That was the wrong dang person. They were there. It was Jimmy who had to come in and do the first aid kit. You klutz. Now I think I'm going to have Ariana do her ranged, because she's range 4 with this new cool scythe club. I want to get a flinch token on him. So we'll do that. So she's activating it from over here. Rolling 2, hitting on 7 6s or better. Sweet. 2 hits. Nothing on perfects. Nothing on perfects. 2 hits. And I do get an extra activation this round because I had foresight. So after this hit, if all goes well, I'll do a cat's eye again. Let's see, which one do I care least about? I don't want him to move forward because somebody is there. White Lion jumps back without turning the monster. Move directly away. Cancel all unresolved hits. I'm now out of range. Well, so this wouldn't bother me whatsoever. So let's do this one first. No. What am I doing? Let's do this one first because he's got a flinch token, you idiot. So it'll cancel this one if it triggers, which is the worst one. You Egypt. All right, 7, 8 plus 2. Oh, and then I was emboldening in the thing. Yep. So this was Ariana, so boom. So unfortunately, that is a miss. So the flinch token is going to cancel that one, and nothing happens. All right, now we're going to roll again on this one. Oh, for the love of Pete. Really, girl? That's what you got? That was your big plan? Get her. All right, well, that triggers. Whoosh. He's not wounded yet. So he's just rolling on the ground? He's just rolling on the ground. Interesting. Because, yeah, he's still ground fighting. He hasn't been wounded, so it doesn't get removed. I'll shoot him, I guess. So I guess it's Stevie Nicks' turn. I think I really want to wound him. So I'm going to go arc bow. Slow. Hitting on 6, 5, 4, 3, 2s are better. 2s are better. And I'm emboldening and all the other stuff, so. You gotta be stinking kidding me. All right. I'm using. All right. Is anybody out there wanting to re-roll this for me? I really want this to hit. So I want to use my re-roll here, but you have to do it. Somebody out there roll a die or just give me a random number generator result 1 through 10. 1 through 10. And anybody out there? Echo. No one. All right, I'm gonna have to do it myself. Actually, that means Stevie Nicks' lifetime's gone. Oh, actually, is it really worth it? Because it would be a miss, right? So I don't get the trap, right? Would it be that bad? What's the trap card again? Because if I hit the trap, yeah, let's just ignore it. Let's not hit it then. Oh, yeah, why would I embolden and overcharge, derp, if I'm thinking shooting at the trap? What an Egypt. Oh, because Ariana, derp. Ariana was going to do her cat's eye, for crying out loud. I am not paying attention. See, this is what a 5 XP moment is all about. All right, so before her turn ended, she got to see the other 2, which are stinking nice. So we're going to put that on top, that next, and the trap on the bottom. So now she would be shooting at something, which it would matter. So I do think Stevie's going to do her thing. Good God. Oh. So Stevie's re-rolling. 7. That's better. So we're getting this guy off the top. Let's try to wound this thing now this time. Come on, Stevie. That is a hit. All right. Or that was a wound, excuse me. All right. So, yep, 9 plus 1 plus 4. Hit. Not a crit, but it does do 2 damage. Ground fighting is now discarded. And Stevie's turn is over. So we have 2 people, bottom of the board, still, mark that, still to go. And they're adjacent, or one is adjacent, but it doesn't matter now. We're gonna have to go with, I kind of want to go behind. 2, 3, yeah, let's just go behind. Let's get that extra accuracy. Jimmy, hitting with 3, long claw. Well, the 1 doesn't hit, and he's emboldening and overcharging, so... Oh, wait, that's the trap. What an idiot. No, he wouldn't overcharge. So, he pulls the trap. Well, then why would I have him go? Oh, well, too late. Too late. Attacker's caught completely by surprise, even though it was coming. Perform basic action targeting the target. You know, my 5 XP mistakes can't be remedied or taken back. Basic action. He's rolling 4 dice. Hitting on, yeah, 2s are better. I don't think he's got, oh, actually, no. 3s are better. He's got 2 accuracy, I've got 3 evasion. Let's see. And 3 damage each. 3s are better. 3 hits. Or 4. 4. And spread out for the most part. Can't dodge. So that's 3 damage to the head. This is Jimmy. 3 to the head. Boom, boom, boom. 3 to the waist. And 6 to the feet. Or 6 to the hands. Alright, so KD'd. Ouch. Probably could have played that better. Probably. But hey, it wouldn't be fun if I didn't make mistakes. I wouldn't be me if I wasn't making mistakes. Alright. But I still have 1 dude left to go. And that is Janice. Who, yeah, we're gonna poke it. Poke it in the derriere. And then move, probably. Alright, Janice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right there. Diagonal attacks. I'm rolling 3 dice, hitting on 4, 3, 3. Yeah, do I have perfect hits? I don't think I do. Nope, that's 3. That's 3 hits. Go gadget, no traps. Now we got a failure, basic action. We've got the beast on the beast tricep, beast's scapular deltoids giving us a failure and grab. And then we've got a beast chest failure and grab. So that's gonna grab Jimmy. So let's those are all failures. Let's just not fail, right? And that's Janice. All right, so we've got some strength on him. So 7, 8. All right, so I need 5s or better. Which one are we doing first? How about we do that basic action, targeting them? What do I do with that die? There it is. There we go. That's a hit. So no failure. 2 damage. Bam. Ooh, which one? Chest or deltoid? If I fail, poor Jimmy is gonna get it. So let's go. Let's go the chest. Like there's some good things that can happen to the chest. 7. That is not a failure. That is 2 more. With devastating. Oh dear. Oh dear. Pushing my luck now, aren't I? 5. So sick. That's all I needed, right? That's the number I needed. Woohoo! All right. That was lucky. I could have rolled like that at Gen Con, and but didn't. I'm okay. Poor Jimmy is gonna at least stay alive. But I did. Oh, and I moved on the board, so I actually get another one. What was? And don't block that turn, because I got no surge. We're good? We're all good? Everybody's done? Poor Jimmy. Alright, well, bad guy turn. Yay! Bloodthirsty! It's my favorite. Not my favorite. When this comes into play, queue up an AI. And when a survivor suffers damage for any reason, place a token on Bloodthirsty. At the start of each monster turn, if there are 3 tokens, plus remove them and do an extra attack. Well, just did another damage to the boss. Here's the AI. Claw, closest threat facing. And what's his movement? I know he's got -1 token, 8. Yeah, Janus cannot run away far enough. So he's gonna be 4 dice. Hitting on 2s or better with 3 damage each. Or I guess that's 2 damage for them. Come on, 1s! Give me some 1s! Ugh, nope. 4 hits. What do we get this time? Let's roll that again. Cocked. Oh, still the same result. 3 to the chest. Yikes. Alright, I think I'm gonna dodge one of the chests. Alright, let's do that. So dodging a chest. And then we're taking 1 plus 3 minus 1. So 2. So 4 to the chest. Oh dear. Oh, that's a hit. Or that's an SI. Ouch. Alright, so Janus is knocked down. And we're rolling on the severe injury table. Oh, please. Come on. Don't die. Oh dear. I guess Janus is going to have to use their lifetime reroll. Oh dear. Oh dear, dear, dear. Well, you know, that's too bad. I like Janus. I liked them a lot. But they're dead. There's nothing we can do about it. Unless you guys want to jump in and do a reroll for us. Get a table reroll. Oh man, I could really use the reroll right now. I gotta, nobody's redeemed any XP on the channel, and we still have this one, but I need somebody else to do it. I can't use it myself. I need somebody to volunteer and roll a die, or just, give me a number and use the honor system and say they did it correctly. Poor Janus. And that is, damn it, when a survivor suffers damage for any reason. A token. Alright. And then we're going to get 2 endeavors when we return. Alright, let's see. Now, was that it? Was that everybody? Yeah, that was everybody. So Stinking died right before. Oh, and then if anybody's adjacent, extends its claws and runs away, but it doesn't. This is nobody adjacent. All right. Our turn. We've got. Oh, right. Yeah, that was reaction. Monster had turn. You're up. Jimmy. I'm feeling like I need to shoot an arrow again. But the strength needed to hit with that claw-headed arrow is a bit low. Yeah, let's go ahead and shoot another arrow. So that is Stevie, Emboldened Overcharge. Hit. Oh, I like this one. Let's just not fail. Yeah, there we go. Boom, awesome. 2 more damage. What else? It's not a fail, so that goes away. Does Jimmy feel confident? I feel like Jimmy needs to do this. You could do it, Jimmy. No, I don't. I don't feel confident. I'm going to do this with Oriana because I need that flinch token on there. And it's not my favorite with Jimmy being in front of them. But he can dash out of the way if he needs to. Oriana is going to... Well, she has no foresight. She doesn't get that extra act. So let's see. She rolls 2. She's hitting on 7 6s or better. That was a stinking thing, and it rolled over. All right, one hit. So flinch token activated. What do we got? On a failure, it's going to basic action me. Yikes. Let's just not fail, please. Hey, all right, excellent. That's 2. We're getting close. We're getting close. And now, I think that's it for her. And now Jimmy's gonna go. He's got 3 dice. Hitting on 6, 5. 5's a bit. 2, sir. Wait, all right, so that one does not have one. This one does. Let's go after this one first. Since we got that reflex token, it'll cancel it. All right, white is still my crit. And we're doing the thing, right? Jimmy got ching ching. Did Ariana do hers? I don't think she did. Right, definitely a double hit. So 1. 2. Oh, you're getting real close. Yeah, 2 plus bloodthirsty plus default. So reflex canceled. And now we're on beast's heal. 5 at 13 plus weapon and all damage. That is another 2. So now we're on basic. No crits. No crits. Man, if I could only surge. All right, and then my movement is going to be probably like that. Maybe that. Sure. Who hasn't been hit? Has Ariana been hit this game? I don't think so. Maybe I need her to. I need her to be the target. All right, bad guy turn. Flipping the card. The closest survivor in field of view, Ariana. At least she's in the grass. 4 speed, hitting on 2. Let's see. 3, 4, 5. 3s are better. Man, that plus accuracy is brutal. Hey, got rid of 1. That's 3 hits. All to the chest. Yeah, I'm gonna dodge one of those chests. Are you kidding me? This is 3 damage. 3 damage, so that's 6 to the chest. And she does not fall over, and yeah, she's gonna dash. I'm glad she's got that. How about just like there? Oh, I just need to not be adjacent. Oh, and she took damage. He's at 2 now. I think we could kill him before he gets to that 3rd and basic action. Right? I just jinxed myself thinking, wow, we haven't suffered grab. You know it's coming now. Our turn. I think I'm gonna let Jimmy take this one. Everybody's got their weapon hits in. I think, yeah, everybody is good. Wait, no, I'm an idiot. I'm gonna have the bow guy shoot. I'm gonna have Stevie shoot because she's got the better chance of hitting, right? Or is that ridiculous? That might be ridiculous because Jimmy has sharp. Stevie has 9, 10, so she just needs 4 to hit. But Jimmy has sharp, right? I feel like that's probably a better idea. Jimmy, will you do the honors, please? Unless we want to do flinch token first. Do we want Ariana to go first for flinch tokens? No, I don't care. Come on, Jimmy. You can do it. Yeah, 3 hits, which you know means the trap is right there. It's right there. Ah, it's not. We get Impervious Fuzzy, the Glorious Mane. Nope. We get the Beast Brow on Wound. It wouldn't do it anyway. Fuzzy Groin. Oh, we get some Lion Testes, and he gets an extra damage, but we get a resource. Let's try to go for the resource, right? Yeah, let's go for the Fuzzy Groin. Let's coup de grace him on a stinking nut shot. Here we go. Here we go. Big money, no whammies. Oh, miss. If that were only reversed. If that were only transposed. Oh, that would have been fun. I guess we're going for doing the impervious just to see if we can't get maybe some resources here. I don't think, I mean, I'm deadly, but his luck token takes that away. So that's a non-wound wound. All right. Surely this will work. There. Yes, I got him. We got him. We got him on a crit too. So he's gonna lose one of those accuracy tokens while he dies. So, well, not as fun and climactic as I was hoping. You know, nut shot death blow definitely is more fun, but that's good enough. All right, we win.
That's it. We did it.
We did it.
All right, forgot to do that. All right. Anyway, what are my rewards? So level 2+, you get 2 hunt XP. Jimmy made it. He'll age up. Stevie Nicks made it. She'll age up. Ariana gets 2 + 1 for the bone earrings. And she'll get her club checkbox. Stevie Nicks, you are going to be a bow person. And Jimmy, you are going to be a guitar person. All right, what else, pray tell, did I win? I get 4 basics, which I need to shuffle. Let's see, what are we looking for in here? Just bone. Bone, right? I guess we could also get some scrap. I guess they also perfects. We could use some perfects. Let's see what we get. Not what we wanted. Not what we wanted. Yeah, skull. Who gets that insanity? Who's not like crazy insane? Jimmy's gonna get that. And then we've got perfect organ. All right, you know what? That's one bone. We'll take it. Now, 4 basics, 8 white lion, and 1 elder cat teeth. Come on, baby. Let's get some claws and some great bones. There we go. 1. Now we also very much need the golden whiskers. Sinew. So that's 3. All right, yeah, we're getting those bones we need. We need 8. So 4 more. Yes! That's another that's it. We did it, right? We got them anyway. Because they weren't smashed. Lion tail. Come on, I could really use another bone here. What the heck? And did we bring the scavenger kit? I can't remember. No, we just brought bandages. And this whole thing's gonna be bone. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep, 4 bones in the last 7 cards. 4 out of 7 remaining. Come on. I do believe we have enough for the katana, but we do not have enough for the blacksmith. And that is a real bummer. 2 sinew? Come on now. Hey, that's organ. We get, yeah, another organ. Testes. That golden whisker is reserved. I think we might be able to make, with all the hide we got, plus the golden whiskers and the pustules, we're going to make ourselves some sun vestments. And let's see, yep, more hide. And then only 3 bone, but that's all we needed. We only needed a couple more plus that. All right. I'm happy with that. I'm not like super duper elated over the moon, you know, but we also get a ton of hide from that. Killing the babies. Killing the babies always is a good option for us. Look at all that. Look at all that. Hot dog. Don't forget we also get, so we got one of those. We're gonna get one of these. So we've got, I don't know which one. So I don't think we can get another dew claw, right? I don't think we can get another long claw, because I can only make one of those. So which one? Which one of these we getting? Left or right? Left or right? Forrest Gump. Like wave back at you. Which one are you doing? Left or right? Which one are we gaining? Left. Oh, it better be a good one. Looks like the harmonica. Which we could just use as a bone and not make the harmonica. But we've got it. So indomitable, perfect, and bone. When you gain this, also gain the harmonica pattern. Holy cow. Got quite a lot of these things. I have never built the harmonica. Honestly, I've never gotten the harmonica. Is that something we care about getting? I don't know. Gosh, it's back here somewhere. The heck is it? Okay. There it is. There's the pattern right there. That is weird. Well, maybe I had this backwards. Those are the ones I could get. That must have been it. Backwards. All right, there it is. Harmonicas. We need 2 lion claw and 1 leather, but it also requires the heart flute, which we don't have. I think that is a couple layers deep in the innovation stack yet for us. But at least the Elder Cat Teeth is a bone, but we're going to need it. We need that for the, what is that? The Prism Mace, which we want. We want very much. Right? I took a sneak peek at that one. But we should be able to make this one, this settlement phase. And I don't remember if it is an accessory or if it takes the place of some other outfit. All right, I know. All right, let's figure this out. So let's get rid of all these guys. So that could have gone better. Oh well. You know, what are you gonna do when you roll 3 stinking of the same hit location on your die roll? That stinks. That's no fun. But I mean, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do about it? Cry. You gonna cry? Yeah, that's pretty much it. just gonna cry. I didn't think we did too bad. Did plenty of damage. Hit the trap once. Not bad. Not bad. One person did bite the bullet, bite the dust. So we get 2 from them. We get 1, 2, 3 for the returners. What else? I feel like I'm missing something on return here. Oh, really though, I'm proud of our new kids. We get to do a story, I think, this year. Yeah, Principal Conviction, and we get our 3 new people back. Or not back, but you know what I mean. We get to enjoy 3 new people able to depart. So losing 1 of our new people, get 3 new ones. Principal Conviction. But let's do our settlement event first. Oh, I hope it's a good one. Oh, sweet! We haven't done this one in this settlement yet. Nickname. Every returning survivor gets a nickname. Each roll is 1d10 on the table below. I add the nickname to the survivor current name. And survivor may only be nicknamed once in a lifetime. So we got Jimmy, Stevie, so Jimi Hendrix, Stevie Nicks, and Ariana Grande about to get some fun, shining savior of the darkness kind of stuff. Let's start with Jimmy. Let's see. Actually, let's do them all. So we got blue, red, and green. So getting a 1 is bad. Getting a 10 is very good. Nobody got one, but let's see. Let's start with Jimmy. Dingle. Jimmy Dingle. Let's see. Stevie is red, so 6 is brainless. That's not very nice. And Ariana is wise. All right, next. So nobody got a bonus on that one. Yeah, it was basically the same thing here. Gee, mini Christmas, Jimmy. Dingle Sneak. Dingle Sneak. Stevie Nicks is Savior. Brainless Savior. Okay. And Ariana, what you got? 8. Man, she's, yeah, wise savior. Okay. You know, that's not going to end well, though. It's going to be something really bad. Ah, fail. Oh, we got a 0. Ariana with the stinking high rolls. Oh, God, Jimmy. Dingle Sneak of the Lantern. Jimmy Dingle Sneak of the Lantern Hendrix. Stevie, brainless savior of the lion. Ariana, wise savior of the phoenix. +1 speed. Oh, yeah. Oh, I'm down with that. Oh, hell yeah. Oh, and I have to make sure I make a note. Permanent quixotic. Cannot erase. All right, lingering effects. If we have pictograph, we get to do stuff. We don't have pictograph. And principle, right? Oh, conviction. Principle conviction. You know, I thought David Bowie was the best one. Shining savior of the darkness. But Ariana's wise savior of the phoenix is pretty good. Stevie Nicks is brainless savior of the lion. That's not that great. But Jimmy's dingle sneak of the lantern. This is pretty good. I like it. Let's see. Principle conviction. All right. Survivors must find a reason to be, a raison d'etre. Treasure of the darkness in all its mystery, or seek to master it and grow strong. So we've got master the darkness. Got these cards prepped, I think. Here we go. Barbaric and romantique. Master the darkness is life is finding the perfect death. The lantern is power. By its light, all will be led to their final glorious moment. Add hands of heat, which I don't want because of the stinking resource destruction it does, right? That's the one that does, like, destroy half your effing resources. If I'm not mistaken. I'll have to look that up now because I really don't want to effing do that. Right. Yeah, discard the settlement's like half resources. Like, F off. Well, thanks. Or treasure its mystery and get a bone witch. So let's see. Barbaric is master the darkness. So I hate that so much. All right, but this is also not bad. Believe in the power of human strength to overpower any obstacle. All current and newborn survivors get an extra strength, which you need to wound monsters as they get more difficult. Importante. And then romantic. Survival limit goes up. Believe in the potential for beauty, decency, and ingenuity of others. When you gain a random fighting art, draw 3 and pick. Right? And then we get the Bone Witch for the next year in the timeline. So we did this at Lantern Year 11 of Soundgarden, and we picked romantic. It does feel a little bit odd doing it again, because so a little backgroundy, or I guess look forward. So romantic allows you to do mask hunter or whatever it is, the salesman that gives you a mask. And then Barbaric allows you to do the finale, which is Thunder Maul, Steel Sword, Steel Shield, or One Eye. And since I just happen to have gotten One Eye at Gen Con, I'm kind of feeling like giving myself an opportunity to get it. Right? Right? Green? Super green? That does involve Hands of Heat, which I hate. Hands of Heat would be going to the next year of the timeline, so it's like build right now. We just get rid of everything we possibly can this settlement phase, right? Do it, you live. Yeah, all right, okay. So we're gonna do that. We're gonna do Barbaric. Everybody's gonna get, because we did romantic already this campaign, right? That boring. Same thing's boring. Barbaric. So we're gonna go up to 9 on the survival limit. That's always a win. Of course, we're gonna get that anyway. And we're gonna get an extra plus strength for everybody. No, that's every new everybody, not everybody currently. No, it's all current and newborns gain a +1. Well, now I'm gonna have to go and edit everybody's stuff. Where's my giant eraser? Or maybe this is something I could do later. Nah, I'll hang out with you guys and +1 everybody. Yeah, getting an opportunity to do a one-eye roll. Heck yeah! So I have to roll a perfect 10, right? I gotta roll a 10 on that in order to get it. But hey, that's what channel rerolls are for. Guys, have you start banking some rerolls for the finale. Alright, let's... Dang, even Amy Lee gets a strength. Eddie Van Halen is now up to 4. And he's able to hunt this year. I think we're going to have to send him out. Usher is up to 4. Whitney is now 2. Kurt Cobain. Do something worthwhile, man. 4 strength and is just sitting on his butt. He's retired and does absolutely nothing. We have to name those new people as well. Axl Rose is now at 4 strength. I'm loving our strength scores here. Rihanna's at 5. Dolores is now 4. Yeah, our strength scores are awesome. Let's see, we did the nickname. We got Barbaric. Yes! Yes! That's what I'm talking about. Thanks for that reroll. Yeah, if you guys have channel points and you haven't done anything with them, you could make me drink some water or you could give us a reroll. That'd be better. Let's see, what else? We got some ages. We'll do an age up for our Dingle Sneak, our brainless savior. And Ariana doesn't get one. Alright, so this is Dingle Sneak's roll for age. 4. That's actually something. +1 permanent strength. Let's erase that 3 and make it a 4. I'm lerving this. Alright, Stevie Nicks. 14, that is fighting art. Unconscious fighter. +2 bleed tokens. You know what? I'm a big fan of this one. Because there's nothing worse than, like, just needing just one more hit on the monster, but you stinking bleed out. That is the worst. Alright, so we got a story event, settlement event, age. What is left? I think that's it. And now we're gonna have to spend all our resources, because otherwise we're gonna lose them. So we got Hands of Heat. So we got Sun Dipping and Hands of Heat next year. So we need people to dip We need people to dip, and we need to have no resources left. I do believe we have at least one couple to dip. We got Dolores. I thought we had one more. Or did they just die? Oh, right. Well, Eddie Van Halen. Dolores and Eddie Van Halen, that would be something. Oh, it's Jimi Hendrix. So I think we need one more. We need one more person. So that's going to be 2 endeavors to send somebody into the purification well. Let's make it a lady. I mean, we could throw Ariana in there. I think that could work. Is Ariana? Yeah? You want to dip Ariana into the well of purification? I mean, she's looking pretty good right now. Like, she's got the adrenaline, which we're going to take away from her. She's got leader, orator of death, permanent quixotic, and she's working on club. She's got an extra speed. I'm digging this girl moving up in the world. All right, so two to dip. So she's gonna get overprotective. She's gonna be purified, and we get a roll for, like, if she gets a super bonus, right? Oh, 6. So accuracy or strength? You know, I love my strength. However, that what is it? Kusarigama? Or whatever, however you pronounce it. That 7 accuracy's spooking me a bit. I'm gonna give her an accuracy. This is looking good. Settlement's looking good. Like, you dumb motherfucker. You just jinxed the shit out of everything. All right, we got 3 more. And I'm trying to figure out... Oh, we want to endeavor, right? Do we want to endeavor? Do it. So hide, bone, organ. I know using bones hurts, but let's get it. So the things we have in the deck are family, cooking, character, shadow dancing, sauna shrine. Both of those are campaign specific. Bed, forbidden dance, song of the brave, bloodletting, story, picto, and pottery. I do not want pottery because we can get that for 3 organs. So I don't want to do that. Stickler just in time for decisions. All right. We're on Lantern Year 11. Settlement phase. I think it's gone. It's gone well so far. Vim the Vibmaster is here. Man, you guys, welcome back. Welcome back. It's good seeing you guys. So we just did the picking of barbarism. If you weren't here, a little recap. We are, because I just got one eye from Gen Con, we're gonna try to go get it. Yeah, welcome back to me too. Thank you. Yep. Gen Con was awesome. It's my holiday. Every year it's the holiday that I look forward to the most. What was that? totally lost my train of thought. So we just got barbaric because I got one eye at Gen Con, so we can give me a chance to get it on my first campaign back. All right, here we go. Here's our symposium. Bloodletting. I like it. I like it a lot. Forbidden dance. Oh, I like it more because we are gonna need King Step as mandatory for the gauntlet, right? Bed. Meh. Pictograph. No. All right, so we can get rid of pictograph because that's not my thing. I don't run away. Don't run away. Bed is nice earlier in the thing, but forbidden dance or bloodletting for me. What do you guys think? This is a committee decision. It depends. Forbidden Dance for me, just because it's very campaign specific. I love bloodletting, getting a chance to roll for an understanding for our katana every year. Also quite campaign specific. But Kingstep's so important. And it also boosts our sync strike, right? Right? Sync strike is better. So upgraded sync, chance for Kingstep, which is absolutely imperative. And yeah, right now I'm leaning on this one. Change my mind. Change my mind. I want to find that dice I dropped earlier. And then we've got 2 of those left. Man, there's so much stuff we need to make right now. All right, that's 2. No, all right. Forbidden Dance. I mean, if you guys are unfamiliar with People of the Sun, now would be a good time to tell you. So, People of the Sun, you don't fight any Nemesis monsters during the 20 years, for the first 20 years. If you did add Lonely Tree or any other Nemesis and you tried to hunt them in there and you lost, campaign over. Campaign over. So let's not do that. So, and at the very end, starting on Lancer year 20, you fight Nemesis monsters only. There's no hunt. There is, I think it's Kingsman, Butcher, Kingsman, Hand, and then Sunstalker. And if you die at any of those, even if you've got people still in the settlement, it doesn't matter. Game over. So the whole point is to get, theoretically, the whole point would be to get a bunch of Warriors of the Sun with their fancy abilities of refraction and reflection, with super awesome fighting arts and gear, and have them completely kill the Nemesis, right? So with the Butcher, lungs of whatever, legendary lungs, there are ways to get that in the deck. I think we got that one, the legendary lungs one. Oh, I think so. Aqua aerobics. So this is a way to get legendary lungs because you don't fight them earlier. You only fight them later. That's how you get the legendary lungs. 8+ on this. Not so worried about getting it right now. That's how you do that. And then for the Kingsman, here is how we get Kingstep. So, and then the Hand is just, we're just going to throw some Founding Stones at the fucker and see if we can't roll crits. That's my great strategy. We'll see. And I guess that's where the refraction and reflection is we can say when it benefits us, our little affinities will be good, and when it comes to his cards, the affinities will be off, right? So hopefully we don't have to worry about playing with crazy gear grids when it's time to fight the Hand. I hate the Hand. So I hate the prep for the Hand. The Hand fights fine. I hate the prep. The gear grid Tetris for the Hand just sucks normally. All right, 2 more endeavors. All right, so Ariana cannot go out. She's got to wait till 12. And And because we didn't get character, let's go ahead and name. It won't matter anymore. We don't need to wait. Let's name our new 3 people that are now healthy enough to go on hunts. We've got... Let's see, names that haven't been used yet. We got Bob Marley, Eminem, Bruno Mars. But we've also got, oh, and Bono. You know, one of them is going to be Bono. Or, oh, we could do, Anybody have a recommendation for, we need a girl. We need a rock legend, a diva. And we've kind of killed more than I thought we would. So, we need new names. I had 20 of each. We've killed a lot of girls. We've not killed as many men, but we've killed a lot of girls on this. So we need a girl's name. Give me a girl's name. A rocker legend girl's name. We've killed Madonna, Taylor Swift, Beyonce, Adele, Dolly Parton, Aretha, Cher, Sia, Billie Eilish, Lana Del Rey, Lady Gaga, Shakira, Tina Turner, Joan Jett have all perished in either Soundgarden or Reprise. All dead. We've already killed them. Cindy, okay, all right. Yeah, we've already killed them. I just, the amount of people we've killed is ridiculous. Goonies are good enough. Cindy. All right, there's one. There's one. I know it's so bad. Thanks for the guess, or the not the guess. Yes. Thanks for the idea, but yeah. Poor Joan Jett already died. She was one of the first. She was one of the absolute first. Yeah, I'm gonna go Bono. I could do the Edge, but we already got a guitarist. We've got Eddie Van Halen out there, so we'll do Bono. All right, so we need one more girl. One more girl. And we currently have Rihanna alive. Pat Benatar's a great one. We'll do that one. That's a good one. Yes. Yes. Good. I like it. I like it a lot. All right, there you go. We got Bono, Pat, and Cindy. Welcome. Jeez. I mean, I really did. I thought a list of 20 each would be enough, but little did I know you guys would freaking vote for a campaign reset on Clinging Mists instead of going out and hunting something easy. You guys are special. Like little yellow bus to school special. All right. Here's our goal now, though. We've got a ton of resources. We're going to have to burn half of them next year. So let's use them this year. All right. Oh, I'm going to sneeze. Uh-oh. Oh, I like it when I can get to the mute button for sneezes. All right. I definitely want, and thanks for all those suggestions. And if you haven't, hit that like, hit that follow, hit that subscribe. Because remember, if we get to 250 Twitch, 500 YouTube, somebody's going home with a Kingdom Death Gen Con goodie bag on my dollar, shipped out anywhere in the world. And I'd love to hand that out to you guys that are participating. So when I get those details finalized, we'll get you guys signed up. But the only way to know when I'm going live and learning the details is by clicking those follows and things. All right, we've got. We can make this the sun vestments, which I'm thinking is an accessory. I hope it's an accessory, but something tells me it's not. Let's find out. No, it's not. Oh, interesting. But it's not actually anything. There it is. It's item silk flammable, which potentially, if we even make it to the Sunstalker, might be a problem. But until then, no big deal. That's why I built the Phoenix set, is because although it's flammable, I mean, we got to make it to there first, and then we'll just not wear that set with the Sunstalker. But this is awesome. So this is not even an armor piece. This doesn't replace anything. It's ignore cumbersome. That's freaking awesome. So we can now have 2 bow people with not cumbersome bows. So we can have one with the sun bow, whatever the hell that thing's called, right there, sun ring. You can have a sun ring bow, and this is when you have any +1 strength tokens, increase the range of your perfect hits by 1, and that's the whole point of that sun ring bow, is perfect hits do auto wounds. So if we can get somebody with bonus speed, you know, with that sun vestments and the sun ring bow, we're gonna have a party. That'd be a lot of fun. Right. So let's make this. Are we level 3? Shoot. Are we level 3 yet? Does anybody remember, or is that what we do next year? So we did pool in the sun, dipping. So 1 dipping, 2 dipping. Okay, so this next time is when we're going to increase it to level 3. If we can. So, oh right, we're gonna have to save 3 resources. I hate cheating. It's not cheating, we've seen it before. But sun dipping. No, it's not sun dipping. What the heck am I remembering? When do we upgrade the darn pool? Great Sky Gift? I think it's the Great Sky Gift, which is 2 years from now. Yeah, Great Sky Gift is 2 years from now. So we've got some time to get some resources for that. So yeah, let's just burn everything. Let's use everything. And if you were talking with me earlier, so we can make 2 sun vestments, by the way. There are 2 of them in the thing. Hey, thanks for that follow. Appreciate it, bud. We've got Prism Mace, which is a level 3 item. Look at this thing to look forward to. That is so cool. I hadn't even looked at this until earlier today. So 3 speed, 6 accuracy, 10 innate, or not innate, built-in, 2-handed, club, unique with block 1. When you wound with this, you may block for free, which is amazing, and discard 1 mood in play. Are you kidding me how overpowered that is? No, getting rid of moods? Oh, yes, please. So yeah, let's work on that. We're gonna hunt another level 3. Well, not probably today. It's already 1 o'clock. But yeah, we're gonna hunt another level 3 so we can get some more Elder Cat Teeth. We could definitely build that one. All right, we have some other stuff we've got to build. How much does that one take? Stinking 6 hide. Like rump. Where's my resource sheet? Yeah, welcome all you new peoples to the channel. Use people. What do you mean, you people? All the new people that maybe found me from an awesome, incredibly cool ribbon at Gen Con. Or people on Lantern's Reign. Welcome, welcome. 2 pustules, right? 2 pustules. No more pustules. We're out of pustules now. Let's see, what else? Our golden whiskers we just got. Where'd they go? Alright, where are you? Oh, there they are. I totally lost them. I was like, oh shit. What else? What else? I need like 4 more hide to erase. I think I'm just gonna use all these stinking white furs. 1, 2, 3, 4. There you go. Alright. Sun vestments fully paid for. Ching. I swear there were other things that we needed. We might have to buy or do the dagger. Might need to get that one made. so that we don't lose the resources. That's this one, right? Oh, we don't have pottery. So I guess let's do organs. And let's do pottery. So 1, 2, and I got another one somewhere. So that's this one, special innovate. Special innovate, and that's off of umbilical. Dude, you missed it, didn't you? So dude, guess what the second hunt event on the hunt board was? Just guess. Just guess. I know you're gonna guess it. I know you're gonna guess it. Go ahead. Go ahead. Hit me with it. Come on. I'm waiting. What do we do? Yeah. Well, cub. I knew what you meant. Cub. Yep, lion cub. Guess what we rolled? Start fight immediately. We didn't even have a chance to get to overwhelming darkness. So you get nothing, sir. You get nothing and like it. So that sucked. Yeah, that was a big wah wah sad trombone. I was really unhappy about that one. I mean, happy and sad all at the same time. Well, there's the lion testy. There we go. All right, so now we got pottery. Where the hell did I put that? Congratulations! Survival limit goes up by 1. Yay. So now we're at 11 now, right? No, we got Forbidden Dance instead. So we're at 10 survival limit. That's not bad. I'll take it. All right, so now that we have pottery, now we don't. So that's the other thing, right? So we've got to try to use as much as possible, and scrap smelting is the other one, right? So we could build, but we didn't get enough bone. So we either, here are our choices, right? We can spend this to build the blacksmith, which I think is a good idea. We can also use the bone to make our rainbow katana, which is a good idea. So we just need to spend the darn resources. Right now, this is what's left in our settlement storage. We've got 2 bird beaks, 2 hollow bones, 2 mucculent droppings, 1 rainbow dropping, 2 small feathers, 2 tail feathers, and that's after building the full set. We've got 1 sunspot, 1 life string, 1 perfect organ, 9 broken lanterns, 2 broken prism lanterns, 4 fresh acanthus, 2 cyclops fly, and a crab spider. That's just in here. That does not count anything that's on the table. Like, and the whole point of the shopping spree is we got Hands of Heat next year, which is gonna drop half our resources. And so I'd rather spend them if we can and deal with the resources. So, yeah, would you say I have a plethora of resources? The 4 acanthus I want to keep because I can burn those as the half. I can keep those as part of the half, right? Same with like cyclops fly and crab spider. Just kind of keep those. Everything else I want to use. So let's see. This is the 2 prisms. The perfect. Oh shit! We don't have a perfect high, do we? Well, that sucks. Look what you did, you little jerk. So I guess we're not making this. So I'm gonna have to like star the stuff we have to keep for this. So we gotta keep that. So for everything we keep, we got to find an equal number of other stuff. So 4 fresh acanthus, 2 prism lanterns, 3 bones, which that ain't happening. Right, well, I guess sunspot and lifestring, keep those. I already erased the pustules because we're done using those. Oh my goodness gracious. You want to make the rainbow katana then? That is true. That is true. If we have a glutton of other stuff. Oh, and let's see. Let's write. I gotta write down the layered maxilla, which is a bone and perfect. 1 elder cat teeth. Yeah, there's gonna be a lot of stuff that we're gonna have to hold on to and just pray we do well in our next hunt. 1 perfect organ. So that puts us at 2 perfect organs. What the heck uses perfect organs? I kind of remember. Already recorded that. Already recorded that. I'm feeling we're gonna have to go after that rainbow katana right meow. All right, where is my rainbow katana? 1 bird beak. We've got 1 rainbow droppings. Check. 1 iron. Yeah, we're out iron. So I think we're gonna have to do this to get the blacksmith in order to. I'm gonna need a tissue. To make iron, right? Scrap smelting. Or oh dang. All right. So in order to make the katana, I think we're gonna have to use our last one on scrap smelting and not the blacksmith. So that's this one. Roll and hope we make a whole bunch. That's how we get the katana. And 6 bone. 1, 2, 3. 4, 5. Oh, do I have to use that? All right, so 6. All right, we have exactly 6 bone. What do you guys think? Yeah, there it is. Boom. Let's roll. So can't make that. Wah, wah, wah. Good luck to all of us. We've already done that. That's how we got Forbidden Dance. And we used the other one to do pottery. So we could get the other one. So I guess if we choose not to get pottery because we have to get the other stuff, we can maybe renege that one. Oh. Can we please use a reroll here? Somebody out there got a reroll. Oh, for crying out. Actually, here, we haven't used it yet. We have not used my... So we don't need a channel point one. We still got this one that has not been used today. So but you guys, somebody else has to roll this. Somebody out there, first person to roll, we'll take your result. But don't type it in if it's less than... Oh, well. We do. We got the scrap smelting innovation right here. But I need to roll. We're rolling on it right now. And I rolled a 1, which means nothing happens. So we just wasted our innovation, or our endeavor. So now I want to use that reroll from the card. So somebody please, otherwise we just wasted that. Somebody roll. Tell Siri to roll you a D10, or tell Odessa, or whatever her name, Amazon, to have you roll a D10. But I can't do it. I can't do it. A 5? What's a 5? A 5 is spend 3 scrap, add an iron. Oh, I could do that. That's a success. That's a success enough. If I could count. You Egypt. 9 minus 3, you dolt. Alright, and then we get an iron, which then we spend on that. So now we get a rainbow katana. Yay! We did it! Way to go, team! And I got to use my new awesome Adam Poots gift. So that was cool. Bloomery. I've only made this a couple times, believe it or not. And now we're doing a lot better, you know, whittling down all these resources. We used our 2 bird beak, we used our 2 hollow bones. Let's see. And then we had, I think I might have used 1 too many hollow bones. Because I had 4 on the table. Alright. Now we're done. Now, unfortunately, it does have frail. Can we make the sheath? That is 5 organs, 1 hollow bone, and 1 mucculent dropping. So we have the hollow, we've got the dropping. We need 5 organs. I don't think we have 5 organs. We've got 2 perfects, 1 dropping, so there's 3. 1 lion testy, and oh, we gotta have something else in here. Oh man, are we were 1 shy. Crab spider and cyclops fly, I think, are not. Oh no, are we 1 shy on the sheath? I would hate for that to happen. We might, maybe we'll have to trade in our resources for the stone circle one, right? Where's our stone circle? Oh, of course we're out of. Yeah, maybe we need to renig the pottery. Oh yeah, we'll just renig pottery and spend that endeavor somewhere else. All right, so we get those 3 organs back. We lose pottery. Wah, wah. Worst things have happened. That does drop us down to 9 on the maximum. No big deal. All right, so but we can keep our perfect organs now. So that we don't even need to do the harvest. We just, as we get those 3 organs back. Good Lord. What a chaotic, this guy does this? I don't want to say for a living, but my God. All right, so we get the blood sheath and the rainbow katana on the same round. Yay. Now the blood sheath, if you don't know, is importante because it removes fragile. It moves frail from the katana, which, yeah, we don't like that. All right, so here we go. Double back to back. When the rainbow katana is left of blood sheath, it loses frail, gains sharp. I mean, that is crazy good, right? So now we have our 2 katana people able to go out this next year with both katanas and cause chaos. And that is stinking fantastic. We'll have to figure out all the gear grid chaos from this, right? The Tetris that we're going to have to deal, because we've got sun vestments, rainbow katana and sheath. It's just, there's going to be a lot of stuff. But we got 1 more endeavor since we reneged on, we took those organs back. What are we doing with that? What do you guys want to do with that? Can't purify anybody because that takes 2, doesn't it? No, it takes 1. I feel like I'm losing my mind. Where the hell are my locations? Oh, it's over here. Look at this guy. So unorganized. It takes 1 to do intimacy. You guys want to do intimacy? Oh, that could be good. I don't think we need any more people right now, though. Any ideas? Augury. I mean, if we're trying to throw it away, surely there's something else we could do. We didn't have anybody born this year. But we did get another life string. We actually have 2. Because we did 2 births that year. Let's see, what else? That was from... Oh, sculpture! Yes! That's what we're doing. Sculpture. Ariana is losing adrenaline. Where is her sheet? Excuse me. Ariana, the wise savior of the Phoenix, is losing... Oh, we gotta post this back up. Check this bad boy out if you missed it earlier. We could do Forbidden Dance, but I kind of like this one better. Right? Getting this off of Ariana for the settlement to use, I think, before she dies seems like a good idea. I stinking adore this card. Alright, so she loses it. But now it's forever written, or, you know, in the settlement. Right, this thing is awesome. If you want me to read it out loud, I will. So again, at the start of your act, you can gain either a move or an activation. It must be used to move if it's a move, or if it's an act, it must be used to activate a weapon. Limit once per showdown per option. So you get an extra just whenever you want it, move, and whenever you want it, an act to surge, basically. Surge on an attack. That's amazing. I think that's crazy good. And that's from Goth Amy Lee. Wasn't that nice of her to teach us that? All right, Forbidden Dance is definitely something we need, but remember that's not for another 8 years or whatever. All right, all endeavors are done. Maybe there's another couple things we can make. Oh, I forgot to erase the 2 other bits from the blood sheath. I don't want to cheat here. Yeah, the hollow bone, gotta erase that. I used the all the mucculent droppings. I think, yeah, I think we're exactly where we need to be. And then I need to write down 1 hide, 1 white fur, and 1 lion tail. And we could figure out what to do with that off camera. Right? We're all good? I feel like we're all good. I'm sure you guys will comment and write in like, wow, 5 XP. That was like 7 5 XPs in 1 settlement phase. that's the way I work. All right, well, anyway. So level 3 lion down. Important stuff made. Loads of new survivors. Warrior of the Sun. We got Eddie Van Halen is our Warrior of the Sun with reflection. So he's going to go out, and he's going to be a game changer. Again, we got both katana. We got 2 katanas. A third if we could figure out how to get Amy's katana. But I just don't think that's going to happen. I think we've got too many other things to do. We made it so that we'll have 2 groups for sun dipping next year. So yeah, we'll probably do another level 3 lion for the next fight. So we'll go hunt another level 3 lion because we need 1 more elder cat tooth for when we upgrade the sun pool for the prism mace. And yeah, I think that's it for right now. We're just feels very Green Knight, like we're hunting very specific monsters, trying to get very specific resources to make the campaign specific items. because you think they'd probably be important. So that's it. Thanks again, everybody, for checking in. It's good to be back in the mornings. I definitely flow well in the mornings instead of kind of having to stay up later and drinking my juices. Like that it totally messes up my day. But I think getting back in the morning, it feels right. Feels good. And I get to play with you guys from across the pond. That's always a bonus. So thanks everybody for checking it out. And remember, next Friday I'm going to have the reveal for everything we need to do for the contest for the Kingdom Death goodie bag. I want to send that out to somebody. So help me get to the Twitch and the YouTube numbers. And I'll see you on Discord. Remember, links below for Discord. Catch you guys later. Adios, amigos.